try to ensure what you can call knowledge creep when you do your evaluations and when designing it. Some of the ways you can do this is, for instance, by using mixed teams in evaluations. We do that in the Danish Refugee Council, where we have one internal person participating in the evaluation and one external consultant. In that way, you ensure that some of the learning, first of all, stays within the organization, but you also bring in some organizational perspectives through the evaluation. And then in addition to that, if you can ensure that a broad cross-section of your organization is somehow involved in the evaluation and get access to the evaluation findings as well, that is a good way to kind of maximize utilization.
Keep a record of events and basically keeping a very brief track of discussion, decision issues, and mapping when these were discussed, by whom, and what was basically the decision point, is really useful when you're, 12 months down the process and you have to remind other stakeholders which came on board later on why this topic or why this decision was made. It's really useful as an evaluation manager to have the record.
The most important tip is always have an inception report. An inception report helps to ensure that everyone is on the same page, that the evaluation team and the commissioning agency have the same understanding of what the evaluation is going to do. It also helps to clarify differences of opinion within the organization as to what the evaluation is about. I even do inception reports where the terms of reference don't call for them, because I find that it really helps to avoid problems later on in the evaluation when it turns out that I had a different understanding of what was needed than the commissioning agency did.
When you do an evaluation, basically you have many findings. Some of them are quite key in the team's mind until they map it out with the conclusions and the recommendations, and they realize that it doesn't feed into a recommendation. Therefore, for brevity and space, they will have to actually put this finding perhaps in an annex rather than keep it in the main report. And so the visual mapping of this helps the evaluation team's thinking to crystallize and take form.